Excuse me. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Burster, your favorite notary, Mr. Bert Gibbs Jr., reaching out to you from Lexington, South Carolina. It is Monday, March 31st, 2:30 p.m. You already know what it is. It's our Zoom call tonight at 7 p.m., 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yours truly and my business partner, Mr. Brian Ola, will be on our Zoom call tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the state of South Carolina, so please, everyone, adjust your time accordingly. We will be discussing, as we always discuss, every Monday and Thursday nights. Every Monday, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be discussing how you, the so-called taxpayer, can receive a dismissal from the IRS Tax Court in Washington, D.C. I've done it. I was $18,000 owed to the IRS. I submitted a U.S. tax petition and used the administrative procedure process, which anyone can do. Anyone can submit a U.S. tax petition, whether you're a W-2 worker or a 1099. Reason why this is effective, ladies and gentlemen, for a few reasons. One, let me just sit up here. One, the IRS does not have jurisdiction over American public. Not one jurisdiction. And the reason why, and I always like to give this tax code, USC 9-307, location of the debtor. That is saying that Washington, D.C. is a territory, it's not a state. The United States government is a corporation. Corporations do not rule over live human entity beings like us. Corporations don't walk, talk, eat, sleep, go to the bathroom. Corporation is just a piece of paper, ladies and gentlemen. So how does a corporation on paper have jurisdiction over you, the living soul? It's impossible. Two, the United States government, since it's in D.C., D.C. is not a state, it never votes for any type of, it doesn't vote for any type of office, but they look at the 50 union states as a non-foreign entity alien status. That says that on your W-4, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving you the meat and bones. It's up to you to decipher. I'm giving you everything, ladies and gentlemen. It's not nothing I made out of my head. I wished I made all this stuff up, wrote this stuff. I wouldn't even be here discussing with this right now. I didn't write it. You can Google it under the U.S. Tax Codes, 9-307, location of the debtor, G&H. And I just stated before that the United States is a corporation, does not have jurisdiction over American public. United States, America is the landmass. All 50 states, they look at us as non-foreign entity aliens. Says the same thing on your W-4, page 2, upper right, in bold. But we don't read it. Please, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm doing is very serious. If you're interested, you need to take the time to understand what I'm saying to you. I'm just to my light. A little cloudy day out here. I don't want to come out too dark, but it is what it is. I'm just letting you, ladies and gentlemen, know that what we was taught in school is all a lie. United States, home of the brave, land of the free. United States, pledge allegiance to the flag. All that stuff is BS. It's garbage, ladies and gentlemen. It's not true. They don't look at they don't look at us as United States citizens. They look at us as non-foreign entity aliens. Just like if you was in Spain or another foreign country, same thing. You're a foreign entity. Why are you paying taxes? Also, too, back to the taxes. I can show you on my .gov website that all the forms that you're filling out is gifting forms. W-2, W-4. It even says on your instructions, when you look at the bottom of it, it tells you that you're gifting funds every time you get paid to the government. So you're opting in. You're opting by signing that W-4. You're opting by signing the 1040, which is it says a federal form, but on top is an individual form. And the money that you're making is not federal money. So how can it be a federal income tax form? Just think of it. If you're not in the military, is your job is federal? No. So this is all the BS they throw at us, but we don't have time to really look at it and decipher. I'm off the plantation, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you get off the plantation too. It don't make no sense that you're paying taxes and don't have to. There's no law stating that you have to pay income taxes. Not one. It's voluntary. Everything we do is voluntary. The 1090, the federal form, the 1040, excuse me, voluntary. The W-4, voluntary. Nobody made you sign it. You signed it on your own. You and I did the same thing. I'm not exempt, ladies and gentlemen. The sun is up for me. I know what's going on. I'm trying to explain the same thing to you. The IRS is not playing with y'all, ladies and gentlemen. There's 11, 12 million people out here that need my help. And I know not one person is telling you to submit a U.S. tax petition. I didn't know this until last year. I know about the administrative process because I did that against illegal foreclosure. But I know the administrative process, you can send paperwork and do administrative procedure against any government agency. And I should have known this years ago, but life gets in the way. You kind of get sidetracked. But thank God I have people in my corner that explain this to me. So I didn't have options left. We all are predictable. We go to the IRS, try to make a deal with the IRS. That falls through. We go to these third-party vendors like Fresh Start and Optum Tax Relief. What I use, I don't recommend using any of them. They're just garbage. They take your money, they put you on a monthly payment plan or retainer, and they don't even know the tax codes. How do you work with the IRS? Excuse me, little pollen's bothering me. And you don't know the tax codes. It's very disheartening, ladies and gentlemen. These people don't know. They don't have your best interest. They don't know what they're doing. So myself had to take a position to get this done. I put a petition in January 2024, and by May of 2024, I received a dismissal over $18,000, and since then, I have not heard from the IRS ever since, because they do not have jurisdiction. I can't be more straight than that, ladies and gentlemen. And again, there's no laws that you have to pay taxes. We was hoodwinked, you and I. So, it's a couple of things to it, yeah. So just enough said, enough show, excuse me. And I have all the tax codes. I can show you in groups, all the W-2 and 9, all the W forms, 1099s. They're in a gifting category, and I can show you tonight on our Zoom call. So I'll have all the proof, and it'll blow your mind also, man, because this stuff I did not know. I asked the IRS several questions. I asked them, one, you have jurisdiction over the individual? No. I went back 23 years, and you can find your information on the tax court website. So there's no scams or gimmicks here. You can see what's going on in the tax court. You can see what judge has your petition. So there's no hiding anything. We don't have to hide anything, ladies and gentlemen. And we're here every Monday and Thursday nights. Starting from 7, we usually wrap up about 10. Usually don't go that long. I said it for 3 hours. That's what I should have said. But we usually wrap up about 8:30, somewhere between, depending on how many people we have on our Zoom call. I have up to 100 seats. But we do have people that have questions, and rightfully so. People want to get their questions answered. So we're here for you. But just keep it. So what got me going is the IRS does not have jurisdiction. That's just the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. If they don't have jurisdiction, why are you taking taxes out of my pocket? And you're not doing so legally. you know? So, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to be too long-winded. Oh, I just want to say a couple of things too on the Zoom call. I usually open up the room about 6:45, 6:50. By 7:15, ladies and gentlemen, I'm locking the room up because I used to leave it open and people would come in at 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock. And I appreciate you guys coming on, but I have to start over and it's not fair for the people already in the room already. So either you on at 7 o'clock or you just catch us up on our next Zoom call. But again, I'm very serious with you, ladies and gentlemen. The IRS is not playing around with you. I got people calling me saying I got levy letters, and I'm expecting more people to hit me up after tax day. I'm really expecting to get more busy because these tax accountants, they don't know what to do with you. So, and that leads me to another point. Any tax professionals, bookkeepers, accountants, I need to speak with you because you have people coming to you that have back taxes and you don't know what to do with them. I can guarantee you, $1 to a donut. Nobody ever told you about submitting a U.S. tax petition. I didn't know until last year, so I'm pretty sure if you didn't know, if I didn't know, you didn't know. So I have all the tax codes. I asked the IRS. Again, I asked them about jurisdiction, the collection of years. I went back 23 years. I asked them, are there a beneficiary to your trust? And I asked them, are there a beneficiary to the Saskatoon Trust, which we all have. I'm not going to get into that right now. If you're a life insurance agent, you may and because life insurance deal with Saskatoon Trust, SESTUIQ Trust, Saskatoon Trust. We all have them, and I will explain more on that on our Zoom call. I just wanted to get the word out that tonight again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the state of South Carolina, so we will be hosting a Zoom call. I have 100 seats. We're going to explain to you how you, the beneficiary, will benefit by submitting a U.S. tax petition. I'll handle all the petitions. There is skin in the game to get involved with us. I'm letting you know that right now because I had to put skin in the game, but I didn't have a choice. No, let me take that back. We all have choices. The choices, I just didn't want to deal with the IRS anymore. I didn't want to deal with optimum tax relief. I was paying them every month, and like I said, I owed $18,300, and every time I made a payment, I was making $400 or $500 to the IRS, and it keep coming back over $18,000 because the interest kept piling up. So I said, oh no, I got to do something. So I didn't know it was going to work. I understood the tax laws, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a notary. I always read tax laws, USC code. That's what they're there for. You should be reading them too. Especially you got kids. I tell women all the time, you got children. The government will pay you $5,000 a month for each child that you have in your business. You know, it's a lot of things that the government does, but you have to be knowledgeable. You know, take a few minutes out your day to learn about this stuff. I mean, it comes easy for me because being a notary, I understand about administrative process. I understand judicial laws and what type of laws that notaries should know. And I've been in the mortgage field for X amount of years, so this stuff kind of comes easy to me. And I know it could be overwhelming to some people, and I do understand that also. So, but we don't want to have you ignorant. And the Bible talks about that. We don't want to have you ignorant. And we're ignorant on a lot of things. We learn stuff in school, and it's just false. Or my parents told me, and my grandparents. Everybody's like sheep, filling out tax returns. And people sat me down and started explaining that, hey, this is not right. And so, hey, the sun is up for me. I'm off the plantation. I don't have to pay the IRS a dime. and they do not, and I have not heard from them since May of 2024. It's almost been a year. So I just want to say how proud I am that I took the step to get things done. If you don't change, things will never change. How can I say? I read about the tax court. It's good reading. Go to the tax court website. It's good reading. It's very enlightening. So that's about it. I don't want to be too long-winded, like I always say. I just want to give thanks to each and every one that encourage me, give me kind words, telling me how a good job. I really care about everyone, and I try to do a good job for everyone. Try to give as much knowledge as we can. That's why we're here every Monday and Thursday. We've been doing this for a couple of months now, and I don't see us going anywhere. That's about it. I'm trying to think of anything else I can say. I already said about the Zoom call that we're going to lock it up at 7:15. I didn't want to give too much on the tax code. I want to give an overload on what I'm going to discuss tonight. I received the dismissal in May of 2024, last year, Mother's Day weekend, on my birthday. I was jacked. But I've helped about 7 or 8 more people, and I have another 3 that should be coming in soon. I have one gentleman, one of my high school, one of the friends I grew up with, a good friend of mine. I helped him, and he's in litigation since, I think, November. I got to look back. Here it is, 4 months. So I'm looking for him to get a dismissal by early spring, summer. And then I had 2 other people that put a petition in, and they had the same judge as I had. Well, actually, all 3 of them had the same judge that I have. So I'm looking to get 3 more dismissals, which I'll be in double digits. So I know what I'm doing. I take pride in what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. So those that people address that as a scam, I'm using the tax court is a government form. All the forms they're using is government forms. And let me say something about that, about people worrying about scams. Only reason it's a scam if people can't give you the information, can't answer your questions. That's a scam. Also, why you think it's a scam, because you're not knowledgeable and you won't take the time to educate yourself. So you'll get frustrated and say, oh, that's not worth it, it's a scam. So those are only 2 reasons I'm hearing people say they a scam. The third is they just can't answer. They sitting you with a stupid look on your face, like, I don't know why I said that, but it's a scam anyway. So those people say, good luck. When the IRS get on your back, give me a call. So, 7 again, I'm saying again, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Today is Monday, March 31st. It's almost coming on to a 3 o'clock hour. I got to run to a notary real quick in Lexington. Then I got to do a little run around for my mom. But I will be on our call at 7 p.m. sharp. I'll show you my dismissal if you want to see it. I can show it to you. I have no problem. I've done a couple for my family members, a couple of friends. They got dismissals. They're very happy because the law applies to everyone. And the IRS doesn't have jurisdiction. They just don't. And we wasn't taught this in grade school, high school. We was not taught this because they want to keep us enslaved. When I'm off the plantation, I said that before, and I'm proud, And I'll tell you a couple of more scams are out there. You're paying a mortgage. You're getting scammed. The American Medical Association is a scam. And I'll go in a little detail about that. Let me get a little water. Reason why I say the American Medical Association is a scam, hold on. Because back in the early 1900s, I believe on the I gotta read over the history again, but I'm off the top of my head of is it President Woodrow Wilson? I believe he was the president at the time. 1913, 1915. They started wiping off all the. We had holistic medicines to help us, and he just wiped it off the books. People are living too long. We can't have people living too long. We gotta have people dying. So all the holistic medicines and things like that, we're gonna take them off, get them out off our books so nobody knows about it. There's a lot more to it than that. I just want to throw that out there. Ladies and gentlemen, read your history, because you don't read your history from the past, you can't move forward. So, I got a few minutes left. I just want to say thank you everyone again. Love each and every one of you. Hopefully you participate in our Zoom call tonight. If you have issues in back taxes, get to us. Even if you don't have issues in taxes, you can still submit a petition. But normally, people that come to me have issues with back taxes. So those are the people I like to help the most. So 7 o'clock, I'll put the Zoom link up on all my social media pages. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Love each and every one. Oh, if you need to get in contact with me, my number is 803-846-2578. My email is admin@ggnotary. I'm all social media. Bert Jonathan Gives, Gives Jr. You'll find me. Talk to you soon. Peace out.